guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up because it's going to be worth your time. So today I'm showing you how I did these butterfly locks. This is my first time doing them, so definitely beginner friendly. I can do hair, but I don't do hair. I'm not a beautician, I'm not a hairstylist. I just do my hair when I feel like I need a new hairstyle. So I recently watched a video on YouTube and learned how to do these butterfly locks, and I like them. They came out really cute. I wasn't sure about recording them, you know, this process, because I was like, well, what if they come out and I don't like them? And so I was like, no, but that's not gonna be beginner friendly. So let me just walk you through the steps of what I did my first time doing these butterfly locks. So in all, it took me about, well, I started at 9 and I finished at 4. So it took me about 7 hours. But I did take breaks. I took my time and did them. But yeah, I took breaks, ate breakfast, ate lunch, you know, I stepped away. I made videos in between. So that takes up a lot of time. If I was to do these on someone else, it would probably take me half the time because I can do other people's hair better than I can do, faster than I can do my own. I have about 33 butterfly locks in my head, and I'll show you how I parted it. I did not try to do anything special with the parts. I just did it because I wanted it to be kind of, you know, not pretty and organized, just done. So let's get into the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to respond. The braiding hair I used was the Jacoree collection Tress Expressions. I used 1 pack of this and it comes with 6 bundles. The hair I used to wrap my locks is the Shake and Go FreeTress Braid waterwave. And I bought like 8 packs of those, but only ended up using either 4 or 5 of them. Okay, to start, I'm just sectioning my hair off. I put some edge control around the roots to keep it all nice and slick when I begin to braid. As you can see in my previous slide, I sectioned the hair apart. So while I'm going through and braiding, I'm taking like 2 sections and putting them together. And I'm just folding them in half and braiding them into my hair. This hair is pretty long. It's 80 inches, so I didn't cut it long. I wanted my locks to be long. So I'm just braiding my hair just probably about halfway the length of my hair. I just want this hair to be attached to my braid. Again, showing you the process. Like I said, just put some edge control or gel, whatever you like to use, just to keep that hair to be slick and neat whenever you start braiding. I'm taking my 2 strands of hair and then I'm just gonna braid it. I'm not doing anything special, not trying to do knotless or anything. I'm just adding this braiding hair to my hair so that my lock will be longer. Okay, and so this is what it looks like when it's all halfway braided with the braiding hair. And I'm not cutting it or doing anything. I literally just split the braiding hair in half and then started braiding and added it to my hair. And now I'm gonna start wrapping. So this is how one of the bundles come of the water wave, just like this, and I've separated them. It's very easy to separate them because they just split apart. So now what I'm doing is just kind of like feathering out one of those strands, and I'm really just pulling it apart. I will say be careful when you're pulling this apart because it will get tangly on the ends. So go slow until you get the hang of it and you know how the hair works. Okay, so now I'm going to take my crochet needle and I'm just going to slide it through the top, the beginning of my braid, I'm gonna add the feathered in hair, just as you see, close it, and then just bring it through. That's simple. That's how you add the wrapping hair in. And because I want like this hair to last, I'm gonna almost slide it back, not even like halfway slide, like just a little bit where it's a lot left for me to wrap. And I'm just gonna start at the top and wrap it around the beginning of my braid. And it is okay if this hair, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. The messier it is, the more distressed your lock is gonna look. So, you know, to each its own. So one hand is doing majority of the wrapping while the other hand is holding what I've already wrapped kind of in place as I go back around. And then I'm just using the top of my thumb to like create like some bump outs to make it even more distressed. So it's just up to you how you want them to look. They're not all going to be similar, and there's no way you can make them all the same. And then you just keep wrapping and wrapping and wrapping. And then when you get done wrapping that first strand, I'm only going to take half of another strand. I cut it in half. And then it's kind of like the same process at the beginning. So you're still going to like distress it and make it all fluffy so that you're kind of covering more of like the loose braiding hair. So the fluffier, the better. Just like we did at the top, you're gonna add just a little bit into the loose braiding hair. And make sure that hair is with the loose part, and then you're gonna just continue to wrap. And then when you get to the bottom, so just to like tie it off, just wrap back up the lock. Then when it gets all the way done, just roll it and it will lock into your lock, and that's all you gotta do to end it. Then I just cut off the extra braiding hair that I'm not using. And then at the end, if you just bring just a little bit down over the end and roll it some more, it'll just end like a lock. And then you just continue to repeat those steps. You'll get better and faster, and it'll get easier as you go along. And here's the finished product. I'm very happy and pleased with how they look. I love them. They came out exactly how I wanted them to look. Distressed, long locks. And I'm just playing with all the different stuff. So yeah, be sure to follow your girl. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. See ya.